Hello, everybody. How are you? Thank you all for joining me. I'm just going to give it a second, let YouTube catch up to make sure I have muted YouTube. So just give me 1 second. And sometimes that lag is a little longer than 10 seconds. So I'm just waiting on it. I hope everybody is doing well. And all right, it seems like I am muted. I'm going to go ahead and say hi to everybody. The link is pinned to the top if anybody wants to join. I'm going to tell you right off the top that Mona actually has a migraine this afternoon. She emailed me a little earlier and said that her migraine had not gotten any better from this afternoon when she was on live and the medication isn't helping. So she may pop in, but if anybody wants to join the panel, sorry. And if I look like a wet dog, that's because it is very, very humid out here in Georgia. So I'm just going to go down and say hello to everybody. Hi, Judy. Hi, Sheila Gage, Donnell, Schlick Stitches. And Schlick Stitches, please remind me what your name is. I'm so sorry. I have such a hard time with names. And so Terry is in here, Rowena Slater, Mike, a New York Beauty, Irene, Michelle from Michelle's Craft and More, Denise Sopatch, hi, Guess Who Nancy, hi, Melina, and Mary Webb, Jamie from the Quilting Compound, Judy. Did I say hi, Judy? Hi, Debbie. Kathy Waits is in here. Hi, Kathy. And I believe that's everybody. So I'm so sorry, and I'm certain that Mona feels bad, and I'll get Mona on the next time. Yeah, just say hi to Debbie. So I'm going to start out. I really didn't have anything planned. I just kind of not plan anything. Debbie, how is your daughter doing this afternoon? I hope she got her insurance all straightened out. So I have a couple of announcements that I'm just going to go through really quickly. The first one is, and Mona and several of the other content creators who are going to be involved in Mona's hosted collaboration called Christmas in July, and it is going to be an ornament tutorial, a chance to win a giveaway. Great. I'm glad you have everything straightened out. That poor thing. Hey, Laura, thank you for coming. So the best I understand is we are hoping for 20. Hi, Deb. Pug Mama Quilter. We are hoping for 20 content creators. If you are interested in joining, you just need to contact Mona. And what is going to happen is that the content creators will be doing a video for an ornament. It can be a quote ornament. It can be an arts and craft ornament, anything that they want. They are going to do a video, give some rules and instructions. Your name will be drawn however the creator chooses. And the name that is drawn is going to go to Mona. Mona will have a live on August 1st with all the content creators so that we can draw the one winner. And then each content creator has the opportunity, if they would like, to draw an additional name or give an additional prize. So You will have to follow the other content creators, and I do not have a list. I know Donnell is going to be a part of it, Debbie from In Quilt Vet, Mike of New York Beauty, Deb, the Pug Mama Quilter, and if I missed anybody, just let me know. I think Milk and Honey, Gail Southern Living, obviously Mona. So just a whole bunch of people are going to be in that challenge. Now, my video will come out the first week, the first couple of days of July. I will be drawing. Oh, yeah, Michelle from Michelle's Craft and More. She will be on it. But I will be having an additional winner. So I am going to give a prize to the person that is pulled for the semifinal, and I will also give an additional prize to second runner-up. I'll give details in a video that is coming up for that. And then towards the end part of July, I'm going to be doing an Ugly Fat Quarter challenge. I will be giving you more information about that. You will not need to mail your fat quarters to anybody. And this is really strange because I'm like talking to myself. Sheila, I don't believe that you haven't come up here, but I will give more information. You will not be mailing anything. This is going to be a chance to win a giveaway as well. Yes, Mike, it is going to be an Ugly Fat Quarter challenge. You are going to be finding what you think is the ugliest fat quarter that you've been holding on for years. You don't know what to do with it. Well, I have a challenge for you, and this is not going to be a random drawing. This is going to be a subscriber. Whoever enters, everybody will have a chance to vote on who made the best, or what they think is the best use of that Ugly Fat Quarter. Hey, Joe, thanks for coming in. Oh, I am so sorry, Sheila. I didn't know about that. I am so sorry. Will you rest? And I am fine. I'll probably do some sewing. I had heard that you had had a loss in your family, and I didn't know what. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm going to reach out to you a little later, probably tomorrow, so you can get a chance to rest. So anyway, we have the Fat Quarter Challenge. Mike, I got some of my fabric in, and I have more dots coming. And today, if you hang around, because I want to try a few things. Oh, Debbie, I got my card and my sticker. Thank you so much. But if I can reach it, I'm just going to have a very random giveaway because I want to test something out on my computer, and this is the only way I can do it is on a live. So I have this cute little magnet, and I purchased this from Rita's Roots. I don't know if you can see it. It's this magnet. This magnet, and you get a choice of a little snail measuring tape, which I thought it was so cute. And this is going to be a random drawing for anybody that puts a comment on this live, and it is only for the live. Hi, Sharon J. How are you? I will, absolutely. So here's the link for anybody that wants to come up. Everybody is welcome. I'm not a stage hog, or I try not to be. And if I forget to do the winner by the end of the live, just let me know. So I'm going to set it there to help remind me, but I can be forgetful. And the last thing that I wanted to share, and this is why I'm so tired and haphazard. Mona, Rowena, Sheila, give me a second, ladies, and I will get you on stage. Hold on one second. Can you all hear? And I will get you see me. You see me drowning here, right?
Girl, you are not drowning at all.
How are you all doing?
Doing good. Just popped into the sewing room to work on a few.
Do you hear me? Can
yes,
you hear?
Yes, we hear you. Can
Mike,
you hear us?
Mike, get your booty up here. Come on.
Hold on. Now.
You
I turned it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I turned it off.
If I have room for 10, I have room for 10 people on this channel. So if anybody wants to come up, Joe, calling Joe.
Not putting anybody out there on front page.
Yeah, we're
Joe,
just.
how are you doing?
And so
Munchkin almost came out.
Yeah, and so the last thing I need to let you know about is Mona, Rowena, Sheila, and Deb S., the Pug Mama Quilter. They started the free layer cake pop quilt pattern from Fat Quarter Shop. And after the live, I will pop the link in the description of the video. It takes one layer cake and it's a little over 2 yards of background fabric or a roll of basic background. So you have your layer cake, a jelly roll, and she started that today. And she asked me last night if I wanted to participate, and I am like Donnell. I cannot participate during the day on a work day because that would be a big no.
It is so hard for me to do for me to actually plan for something during the work week because I never know what time I'm getting off work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's
like I'm supposed to be off at 5 o'clock, but that don't always happen.
Mike working. So I actually got off. I actually got off work, and I'm going to try and put it in the camera here. Got off work, and I cut all my fabric. Mona, if you're listening on the replay, I actually cut all my fabric before I got on the live. So I am ready to go, but I will probably just do a block on a video and then just kind of sew. I didn't know if anybody was going to come up on the panel.
And I am always we never do that to you, Lisa.
I'm always happy when hey June, how are you? I'm always happy when guests comes up because the more the merrier.
Like, I'm like, I can't stay for the entire show, but as far as up here on the panel, just because here soon I do know I gotta go do dinner and all with the family.
But at the same
time, I just gotta jump on for a little bit.
Yeah. No, the kids just got their bats. I'm good.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, I got off work and I had to go and feed the men in the house. And then I ran. Aloha. Hey, Rob, how are you? Oh my gosh, your plumerias were so beautiful. I wanted to go pick them and make lays. Oh, they were so beautiful. He made me cry when I saw his video. Oh, by the way, if Nightbot, I don't know if Nightbot even put it up yet, but you can put hashtag be kind, all one word, and it will drop your link. I'm happy to promote anybody's channel. Hey, Katie, if I missed you, I'm so sorry.
I'm saying hi to everybody on the chat, so I
I'm
don't
just gonna say
interrupt.
hi.
That's what I'm doing. I'm saying hi. Is this everybody? Hi.
Well, can you see it? Can you see it? The chat.
Mike put it up.
Yeah, I can see the chat.
Yeah, we see the
Okay.
chat.
And no, didn't know if you could see the chat.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Hit comments where it says comments on the right hand side. You click on comments, and the chat comes up.
Yep.
Okay, so and if it doesn't come out right away, I'm sorry. I have it on my calendar to add more people to Nightbot, but again, work. So let's just hang out and talk, and that will give me an excuse not to sew, because after cutting all that fabric, I feel like I'm just gonna.
I'm dancing for Joe because Vente estaba. Joe said salsa, so I'm just being, I'm giving a little bit of what they need, just a little bit.
Hey,
Mama,
Denise.
you're so silly.
So y'all tell me what's going on. What's going on with y'all? What you making? What you doing?
I'm gonna get an X-ray of my hand because I think I broke it.
What?
Yeah, something happened. I don't know what it is.
Oh my God, that is a swollen belly, Ma.
Yeah, and then the top of my hand here, there's like a little indent, and I can't move it good. I can do I can do some things, I can't do others. So we're taking her.
You better go get that X-rayed.
Yeah, tomorrow. My daughter has her appointment with the orthopedist. Thank God we got the appointment already. So we're going to pick up the rental. I'm going to come do my live if I have time. And then we're going to go to the orthopedist, and I'm going to get my hand x-rayed. Because it hurts.
Oh.
So much. I'm not going to cry or yell or scream because no, I refuse. No, it's not happening. No.
Oh, no.
I can dance for Joe. Joe, this is for you, Joe.
Yeah, Mike
just like Mike says, where is that ice packet, young lady?
Yeah.
Because for one, you already know for a fact that if there is swelling, they're not going to be able to see if there's anything fractured.
I'm going to bandage my hand as soon as Tata's going to take her bath. She's got her stuff off her, because when she called the orthopedist today, they told her, take the bandages off, ice your leg, then put the bandages back on for tomorrow's appointment. So she's doing that. As soon as I get off and take my shower, I'm putting heat and then cold, and then I'm going to bandage my hand to sleep tonight and then tomorrow. I'm taking care of I cannot lose this hand now. You crazy?
You need to go get a bag of frozen peas and slap that on there right now while you're sitting here talking to us, and it's just sitting there.
Already did.
Yeah. So everybody is telling you go do it now. They want.
Okay.
They want you to go. They want you to ice it now.
I'll go get it now.
They want evidence. Evidence.
Right. Oh my gosh! A doctor is the worst patient.
I'm going. I need coffee anyway. I'm going because I need coffee. Okay. Not for anything.
I better see some ice or frozen veggies on
I'm
my hand
coming.
when you come back, young lady.
Don't argue with me. I'm coming.
Don't you argue with me?
Of course I do. I'm mama.
So did y'all Jess is on here. Did y'all catch her live with Katie this afternoon?
I did not. I was actually in the car and wasn't able to watch it at the time.
Well, I was only able to watch a little bit of it. I dropped in for a little bit, and she did a very, very good interview. Very good. So, when you get a chance, if you haven't already, go check her out. Again, just !! Be kind, and it should drop your link, but Nightbot doesn't always play nice.
Oh, Jerry just cracked me out. She goes, we all just want to know if you actually have frozen peas in the freezer.
She probably does.
Right before you came on, I'm actually in the process of repairing some blankets for my aunt. She's got 4 pit bulls.
Oh, I want to see it. Hold on a second.
This is the,
hey, yo, Patty.
this is the throw blanket that she has. One of them. The
Oh.
other one is just a solid tan color, but I love this color here.
Mhm.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yes. So
Right?
pretty.
And let me see. And this is the effects of the dogs.
Yes, I recognize that. I recognize that.
So I'm like, okay, I'm like, there's no way I can actually make this stitching this back up so that way the dog's not going to shred it again. I'm like, is it
Mhm.
okay if I use some fabrics from my stash to patch the holes? She said, like, yeah, that's not a problem. I already knew that that you weren't gonna be able to fix the holes because one of them is like the tan blanket is a big humongous hole like this.
What kind of piece is that?
No, this is this little bag. I got it once at a show, and it can be used as an ice pack or a heat pad. So ice pack, you put it in the freezer, and it works. And then when it's done, I put it in the microwave for a couple of seconds, and it works as a heat pad. So I can use it alternately.
And look, everybody is congratulating you and saying good job. They're proud that you can follow
Good girl,
directions and you're not that
Thank
of a
you.
hard head.
Look, Mikey, Mike, look, I did it. I did it. I
Mom,
did
you missed it while you were gone. So Terry said that in actual reality, we all just want to know if you actually have a bag of frozen peas.
it. I have peas. I have mixed veggies. I have chicken because I buy the meat and I separate it into little bags for meals.
Mhm.
And we have ice packs, but Tata's using them. She has
And
the
Melissa,
So with this blanket
Melissa
here,
wants to.
I'm using this fabric to patch it.
No, it's not a rice bag, Melissa. Look, it's like little balls with gel, and you can either use it for heat or cold.
So Terry said you don't have peas. She's leaving. Melissa wants to know if you hit anybody in your sleep, and I'm kind of wondering.
This is my problem right now. I don't know how this happened. Yesterday I went to bed. I was fine, completely fine. I woke up this morning. I went to grab something, and I screamed. And it's like for some things I can grab, I can move my fingers, but it's here. This part here, I don't know what it is. It's like these two fingers and this. If I touch something with these two fingers and this, I scream bloody murder. It's ridiculous. So I want to know. I want to know what the heck.
I'm kind of wondering if you try and bump something on this area of your hand that you didn't
But
realize
how
or got bit by something that is affecting the
No,
nerves in there.
there's no bite marks. There's no puncture, nothing. And I keep thinking, what did I do? I know who I wanted to hit last night. That I do know.
Then you hit them in your dream. Do you have a headboard? Go
No.
look for the dent.
I was thinking that because my son did that once when he was young. He was having a nightmare, and he literally he got up in his bed and he punched the wall to the point where he hurt his knuckles. They were all scratched up and bruised, and he was asleep, and he was fighting with his girlfriend in his dream. And never
Rowena,
That's chupacabra.
And Rowena, I normally know where all my boo-boos come from. It's called age. You bump into something, and the next day you have a bruise.
But that's what I mean. I've been thinking, okay,
Hey,
what
Donna
did I do?
Dixon.
Hi, Donna. I was thinking, what did I do? Did I do that? And I'm thinking, and I can't, for the life of me, I can't think what I did. That it hurts this way because I know, like I remember when I broke my toe, and that's what it feels like, but only on top of my hand. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I crazy.
Well,
I wake up with like little baby scratches on my hands at times. I'm like, Jesus, you would think I would actually wake up when the cat scratched my hand. But I don't. I wake up and I go, where did that come from?
Yeah, Irene said that she fell and fractured her kneecap.
Whoa.
Melissa said that she has punched walls in her sleep. I've only ever punched one wall, and a man was involved.
Oh, there you go.
And
I punched one wall, but it was when my mom died. That's the only time and I made a hole in the wall.
That's the only time I've ever punched a wall. I normally don't get that mad.
Didn't you punch
And
the guy?
huh?
You should have punched the guy.
No, he's the ex. He's a long, long, long time ex.
And you really should have punched the guy.
He's like ancient history, and I mean, we'll just leave it there because I might punch him. I mean, and men will make you do that. Men will make you just make you do this. And I'm looking at Michelle's because she says she put.
Michelle has a very special relationship with her husband.
So I know Rob and Mike are on here. I don't know if Rob is still on here, but if you're listening, there are some violent women on this channel.
Oh God! Hey, I did a flying kick to my ex-husband in his back, and he fell out the door onto the ground. One time, he didn't touch me. I'm the one that kicked, but I know why I kicked his. Yeah.
Well, I've never been that angry. I'm not a crier, so if I start crying, I've had my limit. I mean, I'll cry for a sad movie, or some things will bring a tear to my eye, but them deep sobs that you can't control, that ugly crying. If I get to the ugly crying stage, I've lost it, and you just need to leave me alone.
Mike said he's taking all of us to a fight for backup.
Dude, remember, I grew up north, Mike. I once was in a fight with a girl, and she was bashing my head on the cement, and her hand was here, and she was pushing my face down, and I bit her right here. She had 18 stitches, and they had to give me a tetanus shot. I was 12 years old. Yeah.
I will tell you what I do, because sometimes I lose my patience at Christmas time with all the crowds. Mm-hmm. And you know how if you're in a grocery store or at the Walmart or whatever, and people will run in front of you with their cart and then just I'll bump them with the cart. And then I will bump them with the cart and say, "Oops, I'm sorry," and I'm not.
But you have to be very, very, very. Look, I can be. Oh, I'm not gonna say the word. But what you do after you do that, then you come up to say, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Did I hurt you?"
Well, I just kind of blame it on the crowd, like I accidentally got bumped. And I think
the B word in neon lights in capital letters flashing. I'm with a smile.
With me, I stop talking, then someone is in trouble. My daughter is like that. She gets really, really quiet.
Yeah, I've had people tell me that they get scared whenever they one moment they see I'm getting mad, and they know they just see me sitting there with like a smile going across my face.
Oh, there's Donnell.
I think most of us have some type of temper. It's just how we handle it, But for the most part, I'm pretty good. I just do not like crowds. And for us introverts, you will understand. It takes all our energy to get in the crowd, to go outside. When you are surrounded by a bunch of rude people, because that's what I call them, is just rude people. If you're shopping and you want to stop and have a conversation, move your cart to someplace where there's no traffic, because I want to get my stuff and get out of there. I don't want to be there in the first place.
My sister's like that, and my sister just stopped buying outside. When Amazon started, my sister was the happiest woman on the face of the earth because she did all her shopping online. She hates shopping to a point where it is ridiculous. She will do everything online, everything, absolutely all, even groceries if she could.
Katie, that is so funny. That is so funny. And
that is cute, Chris.
And Deb S said that her mean streak went away when her ex-husband went away.
Now I'm good now. I'm not as bad as I used to be. But oh God. Well, Lord.
anymore. You used to be able, you used to be able to get away with being a little cranky when you're older, but now somebody would come knock you out regardless of
But
what
see,
you're.
I want them to because they don't have an excuse. But see, I'll tell you this though. No, but you're thinking wrong. I would love it if somebody would try that with me because then you know what I would do? I would lay hands and start praying on them. You want to see a person like that get angry. Really, I'm not joking. You want to see a person like that just lose it. Start praying. Oh, that gets them mad. Oh,
But probably because most probably not really being ugly, but some of those people that you do that to, that you start preying on, know better because they're the. I'm not even going to say it. Hey, Joyce.
It's a conversation for another place. Yes.
Yeah, I was going to go someplace that I shouldn't have. So.
Yeah. Okay, I understand. I got you, girl. Hey, Joyce.
Yeah, so
Let's
I don't
leave
know
it
how
there,
we.
Lisa. Let's leave
Yeah,
it there.
I don't know how we got off on hidden walls and
I
ex-husband.
don't know, but I was sitting here. I'm like, y'all keep talking because I'm not going to sit here and give out all my secrets.
So Rob, if I could have all my groceries delivered, I would. Walmart does not deliver here in my house.
No.
We don't have any DoorDash or anything in my town. We do have the local Publix that will deliver, but I don't know if you've ever ordered delivery from Publix, if you even have one. But Publix is expensive to begin with, and then you order delivery,
and they put it way higher. It's ridiculous. I did it once during COVID.
Yeah, us old ladies will show you some self-defense.
Yes, we can. I have a special defense, Mike, when a man is bothering me. He just better not be in front of me. That's all I can say. Look at that smile.
That's so called innocent smile.
No, I'm really.
I told Donnell the story. Do you remember the story I told you?
Uh-huh.
That's why you know the smile.
Uh-huh.
Donnell knows the story. One day I'll tell you, Lisa. I can't say it yet. That's
Sheila,
why
Sheila, I don't have
on one of our hour and a half long conversations.
Sheila, I don't have a Kroger's here. I love Publix now. I love Publix, but delivery is really expensive for Publix.
And even Walmart is doing. Have you noticed that Walmart, when you go pick it up, look at the prices when you're ordering online for Walmart for pickup versus the delivery.
Yeah.
When they have delivery, ooh, it's bad.
Yeah, well, I normally go in. If I have to have something from Walmart, I'm going to get delivered. But Amazon is my best friend. Amazon, and I will pay a couple dollars more for the convenience.
I got my new shoes from Amazon today.
Yay!
I looked at them.
They are so comfy.
They are cute.
Okay, so I have this thing about toes. I do not like toes. I do not like to see people's toes.
Is your second name Donna? You sound like my sister. I swear
I'm not crazy about having my toes out exposed because I don't like my toenails or anything and all. I need to paint them, make them look pretty or something. Just whenever I feel like actually getting down there and doing that.
No, my sister will not.
I'm so tired of having to go through the efforts of putting on socks and tennis shoes in 95-degree weather and going outside to work. Whenever I'm like, these sandals here, I can just slip on and go outside and do yard work.
Yeah, I'm just not I'm not really big into toes. And I used to tell one of my girlfriends that if I die and my husband's gone, that if I die, if she would make sure, I didn't care if I had a stitch of clothes on, but would she make sure I had socks on my feet?
You sound just like my sister. I swear, I mean it. Donna, if you're watching this, she's you. She's you. That's all I can say. My God, my sister's exactly the same.
But now I think it is because when I was growing up in Hawaii, and probably a lot of you walked around bare feet. I mean, we
Yeah.
walked in Hawaii, you walked around bare feet.
course.
And walking bare feet is not good on your feet. You get ugly feet. I mean, I have monkey feet, I can grab things with my toes. And so
Oh my God, my oldest son, his toes literally are like as long as my fingers.
Yeah.
They're like
brother-in-law
pinching
has
out
that.
with them. I'm like, ew.
So I got that Hawaii adapted feet, since we just use it as extra appendages to pick up things that we
Climb up the palm trees to grab the coconuts. Oh my God. No,
So, well, and see, we used to climb coconut trees, and you need them feet to grab onto
Oh,
the
yeah.
coconut tree.
It's not so much the toes as it is the arches. Remember that. It's
Yeah.
the
Yeah, it's
arches
so funny
where they
because when
grab
my
on.
oldest one was little, I've always called him Monkey because he was always super good at climbing.
So was I, and I mean, we had coconut trees in the backyard, and we used to climb up the coconut trees because they're always, they're at an angle, so they're a good way to climb. But you develop really, really ugly feet. And when I moved to the States and I started looking at other people's feet, I'm like, well, their feet don't look like my feet. I mean, what is going on?
My feet got wide because of the concrete. Because I grew up in Connecticut, so during the summertime, we would take off our shoes, go down to the store, walk the street, go to the mall, just walking barefoot everywhere. So my feet are just. They look like duck feet. They're very wide.
Well, and so growing up in Hawaii, we had this discussion about being able to play outside and everything else. We used to kick off our shoes and run on asphalt. Do you know what years of running on asphalt on bare feet make your feet look like? I mean, there is no scrubby in the world that's going to scour that baby off.
My daughter has given me foot massages, and we had a foot wash, and she tried to give me a pedicure. It don't work. Pedicures don't work. No.
I can't do pedicures. I'm like extremely ticklish. And ever since I was like in my teens, my brothers and my uncle held me down once to tickle me. So I had one of my brothers holding one arm, my uncle helping to hold my body down, while the oldest one of my two younger brothers got down there to tickle my feet. So the idiot was close enough where when I closed my eyes and screamed and started kicking, his face was right there and I broke it.
Yeah, good one. Good.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, you broke my nose. I'm like, well, you had your head right there.
Who told you to have your head there?
I'm like, don't have me hold down tickling me. So ever since then, I don't like my feet being barefooted, and because I'm always like, no, stay away.
Michelle says, look what Michelle says. She grew up in Florida and also use her toes to pick stuff up.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, the only thing in Hawaii is you have to be careful where you stepped, because if you went by the banana plants, you had centipedes that were this long.
Oh yeah,
and they hurt.
No.
Yeah,
plants. They look like, oh my God, do you remember those centipedes? Those are scary.
You ain't seen a centipede until you've seen one this big with big old pinchers coming after you.
And they're fast as all heck. And they, when we took a bunch of Boy Scouts, my mom had a Boy Scout thing and Cub Scouts, and we did a big walk. So we went up into the country. We went up into the mountain. When we got to the coffee plant, we were crossing the road. It was a dirt road, and we're walking up the road, and all of a sudden we see something cross the road. Everybody thought it was a snake. It was a centipede. It was the mother of all centipedes, and it was huge. And the guys, the dads and everything got it and just attacked it.
Mike, so how about those quilts?
Huh? What was that?
So how about them quilts?
No quilts, Mikey. Shush. Stop it.
I agree with you, Mike.
It's too hot. It's too hot to bend over. It is.
Yeah, I've been inside. I don't know anything.
You know, and when you're what was that one? I think he was a Mexican comedian that would say he's not fat, he's just fluffy.
Oh, that's Fluffy. Of course, Fluffy's going to be in Chattanooga.
Yeah,
That's
so
Gabriel
yeah, he would
Iglesias.
say,
Well, guys, I gotta take off, but I will be watching in the chat though.
bye, Donnell. Thanks for dropping in.
Not a
can do
problem.
this.
Sorry, I couldn't stay
I
longer.
can
I
do
just
it.
got
No,
the
that's-
call that dinner was done.
That's okay.
Yeah,
So
Fluffy.
yeah, no, going back to Fluffy. When you're a little fluffy in the South and it gets a little humid, things just stick together. So it's not a matter of age. It's just prying yourself apart from the
Fluffiness.
people.
Fluffiness. We are very
Yeah.
fluffy people. I love Fluffy. That's Gabriel Iglesias. That guy, oh, he kills me. He's going to be in Chattanooga in November, and I so want to go.
I haven't seen him live, but
Oh.
I used to watch him all the time, and I thought he was so funny.
Did you see his special in Dodger Stadium in California? He did it about the beginning. I think it was the end of last year. It was on Netflix. Oh my God, I laughed so hard. It was ridiculous. I just couldn't stop laughing. It was a great show. He makes me laugh.
He makes me laugh. My husband just has this weird. My husband has that. What are those? The three country boys that would go out on tour.
Oh, that's I know who you're talking about. Wait a minute. The cable guy, the one they call the cable guy.
Yeah, Larry the
And,
Cable Guy.
And oh, I love him. The other one, the one with the mustache. that he had.
Tater Salad. One was Tater Salad.
They're funny though. They are, but it's a clean comedy, which is what I love. There you go. It, honey, girl, here was 98 degrees when they came to pick up the car. They came
Jeff
to-
Foxworthy. Jeff Foxworthy.
Foxworthy, exactly.
Yeah, my husband likes that. Ron White's a little he
Little out there, the blue collar comedy tour, exactly, Laura.
Ron White could get a little
I like Tim Hawkins. He's one of my favorite comedians of all time. Him and his Starbucks song, the Starbucks song. Have you ever seen it, Lisa?
I don't think
He's
so.
a Christian comedian, but he's so funny. He invented the Starbucks song and the Chick-fil-A song. He's a singer and he's a comedian. Bill Engvall. Thank you.
So yeah, that's my husband. Mine is Eddie Murphy Raw.
Oh, the best comedy thing ever was Raw. That was epic.
Okay, so I'm not, and we're talking back in the day when I didn't know better.
Hi, Shirley.
We're just, hey Shirley, I'm talking. What Ron White is the Tater Salad guy, but I mean, I like the Blue Comedy Tour, and there's a couple of good comedians right now that I like to watch. Some of them, and there is this one woman. She's a heavier set white woman. Can't remember her name. She's lost a lot of weight, and she is really, really funny. I just cannot remember her name. That's right, Jamie. So back in the day, before everything became politically correct, and there is nothing wrong about being politically correct. So I'm going to preface that by saying, but it was okay to make fun of yourself and laugh at yourself, and just be with your friends and have a good time laughing at everyday ordinary stuff that you joke with your friends about.
Is it Lisa Lampanelli?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Mike for the win. Yes.
Yes, she is hilarious. But back then you just had a straight comedy. It was the type of comedy that your parents wouldn't let you listen to. So as soon as you got a chance to sneak and listen to it, you do it because it was a
remember. Did you ever get to watch Bill Cosby when he did comedy before anything else?
Oh yeah, my favorite thing about Bill Cosby was he fed the kids the cake, and the
My favorite was the chicken monster. That bit, my mom had all of his albums because remember that was back in the day when comedians would do a record.
Pudding pops.
Yeah, pudding pops, pudding, not pudding, pudding. And they would do records of their comedy skits. And my mommy had all of Bill Cosby's. And I always remember this because he's coming up the stairs. Boom, boom. He's knocking at your door. Boom, boom. And the whole thing, you're over here in suspense and over here in suspense until he opened the door and it was a chicken. And it just made me laugh so hard. I think I was 8 years old when my
you're like 30 years older than me, so that was before my time.
42 years older than you, please. 42. 42. Yeah, Shirley said it. Be kind, Lisa.
She's trying to drop her link. She's doing it right. Come on.
I love that he would make you laugh. Like Dom DeLuise. Oh God, I love Dom DeLuise. Oh. He was so funny. Harold Burnett, Dom DeLuise. I mean, those were the comedians of Don Knotts, Don Rickles. Oh God, Don Rickles with his snootiness and the way he would treat people, but he would make you laugh. Mm-hmm. You know, and they never said a bad word. They were on TV.
Well, you even look at Johnny Carson, and of course Johnny Carson had all his writers, but he could be really snippy and snarky,
but he knew how to deliver a line. He could deliver a line and make you laugh.
Red Skelton, yes, but it was okay to make fun of yourself, and I really miss that. I miss laughing about. I just miss being able to laugh and not be worried about hurting somebody's feelings.
I laugh. I don't care. I laugh. I'm old. I have the advantage of being able to laugh.
Tim Conway, yes. And Phyllis Diller, yes. We're not going to forget.
Yeah. No, but see, the best comedy show that even was political was Laughing. Rowan and Martin's Laughing. Oh, yeah. My God. Ruth Buzzy. Who didn't laugh at Ruth Buzzy's old lady?
Yeah.
She was so funny when she would hit Artie Karn that would do his old man, and she would smack him with her purse on the bench every time he tried to grope her or something. I loved it.
Yeah, it was just, and even back then, because a lot of had the comedy hours during Saturday nights or whatever, and so everything was an innuendo. It was all grown up. It was all grown up comedy, but it was layered so a child wouldn't get it. It's like,
exactly.
I don't get it.
Why are you laughing? I used to tell that to my mom. Why are you laughing? And she would just keep. Paul Lynde. Oh my God. And Milton Berle. Heck yeah. I remember Milton Berle when they used to do the Hollywood Squares. Oh God. That's so fun.
Yeah. They. Mike said he's still an innuendo.
Mikey's special. Mikey's so special. Oh Lord, Mikey is special. No, but Milton Berle, all of them, they'd be on Hollywood Squares. Ruth Buzzy. Oh, what was her name? The other one, the one with the big hair on Rowan and Martin. Oh my goodness. Come on, Mikey. You know who I'm talking about. The big one, the big girl, the one that had the big hair, and she always had that. She would always do the soprano voice. She made me laugh a lot. And Goldie Hawn, but Goldie was special because she always acted dumb. No, not Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn was the little tiny blonde chick that was always painted up.
Gilda Radner?
No, Gilda was on Saturday Night Live. Mm-hmm. Gilda Radner was Saturday Night Live. Oh my God. Trying to remember. Joanne Worley, exactly. Thank you, Mikey. Mikey knows. Yes, Joanne Worley. She was a big girl. She was funny, but she'd always do these ridiculous voice things and act like a soprano opera singer. And oh my God, it was. But I loved Ruth Buzzy. I think she was very underestimated. She was very funny, very, very funny. Just looking at her face, you were laughing. Oh, and the German and the. Very interesting, but stupid. That was the way they were. Yes, Joanne Worley, Judy. Exactly. I wonder whatever happened to her. She was cool. All the time. show?
I don't
Was that-
know. Some of them I don't even know if they're still
Alive. Do you remember the Smothers Brothers?
well, I remember the Smothers Brothers, and some of my favorites were like Jerry Lewis. I liked Jerry Lewis and Danny Kaye. I loved Danny Kaye. Yeah, I loved some of those older. They had a neat sense of humor. I just comedic timing, just really, really good.
Excellent comedic timing.
And there's very few actors today that are like that can fill that role.
Yeah.
You know, they need. I mean, they just miss. Oh, she died. I don't know who Arctic Johnson is. Bob Hope is a good one. Loved Bob Hope.
Freddie Johnson was on Rowan and Martin. I watch that series. They have the whole series on YouTube, and I watch it every year.
Mike, this is better than Centipedes and Feet. Yeah, I'll agree.
Mike was getting creeped out by the centipedes. He was creeped. That's all it was. He was creeped out. Yeah, no, but laughing. If you don't know what laughing is, if you never watched Rowan and Martin's Laughing or the Smothers Brothers because you're younger, go watch them here on YouTube. They do them all the time. Put yourself in those years when they came out and you'll understand the comedy because it was political comedy. They both got canceled because of their political comedy, but it was funny as hell. It was hilarious. I loved it. Sock it to me. Yes. That was Judy something or other. Oh, what was her last name?
I just remember the one ring-a-dingy.
Oh, but that Lily Tomlin with her telephone lady, but I like the little girl in the humongous rocking chair. Oh my God, she was such a brat. But yeah, laughing. Of course, we know it. Yeah, Artie Johnson was the dirty old man. Yeah,
I told you all. You know, I'm like 29 years old. I don't
know.
know.
In your left finger, in your index left finger. That's yes. I'm 11 on this finger. I'm 11 years old, and on here I'm only 3 years old. On my nose.
This gray hair is from a box, you know.
Do you remember when the fad came out when we were kids that you would put gray hair here, silver hair here, and leave the back in your own color? Did you ever get into that trend? I did.
No, but you know, here in the last 10 years, the trend was that the young girls were dyeing their hair gray. And they would come up to me and ask me if I dyed my hair gray because I have streaks of gray. And I said, no. I said, man, that comes naturally. That was hard earned. Every gray hair on my head.
When I'm outside, yes, and my hair shines outside. It's very, very white, but I use special shampoo. So every time somebody sees my hair, they go, oh my God, your hair's so pretty. What do you do to it? And I say, I wash it with the right shampoo. That's all it is. If you have gray hair, and you want it to look white and shiny, like my hair, you see it nice and shiny, and not have coarse ends, buy shampoo made for gray hair. Your hair's going to soften up quickly. Who was it? Somebody was talking about that on a live the other day, that they had their gray hair and it was crinkly and hard. That happened to me, and I fixed it with that. Blue shampoo. Heck yeah, Mikey. Blue shampoo.
It's just crinkly and hard when you first wake up. Well, it depends on when you take a shower. Because Asian hair, you just have to remember, Asian hair is a little bit different than.
Is it thicker? Your hair coarser?
It is coarse. My Asian hair is coarse and it's thick. Each strand is very thick. And so if you have one gray hair that is stubborn and gets that little kink, it feels like it's your whole head kinking up and it's just one strand. But yeah, Asian hair is like, it's like a horse's tail. They ain't nothing. I mean,
have you tried blue shampoo yet?
No, I use a collagen shampoo for mine.
Try a little bit, either the blue conditioner. Dove has a blue conditioner. It's really good.
I can't just use any shampoo because it will turn my hair green.
Well, this is made just for that. It avoids that green hair.
But
when my hair started coming out, it would get, especially
the shampoo will turn my hair green. I don't have a problem with it, but the shampoo, there is something in it that will turn my hair green. Again, I think it's because it's Asian hair. You know, some shampoos just
Because
So-
when I started, this hair here, especially here on my ears, because we wear glasses, it would get
Mhm.
green here with any other shampoo. And then when I started using the purple shampoo, the purple is better. The purple shampoo is the one I use. When I started using the purple and I used Germac, it worked it out. And the green went away, the stiffness went away, and it looked really nice. And I've been using it ever since. I've had gray hair now going on almost 12 years. I've had gray hair.
Well, I think it's because I used to have eggplant color hair. My hair was so dark that
such
it
beautiful
would read
dark hair.
purple. That would read purple, and
Yeah.
so there is something about that blue shampoo that will make my hair green. And I don't know if it's because it's just
Probably is.
residual. It's just residual. I mean, I'm just gonna let it go gray. I don't care. That's too much maintenance.
I got it to the point where both of my sisters have now let their hair go gray.
Donna, I think at some point in the future, maybe 50, 60 years from now, people will go back and find all these videos and everything of this comedy from way back when,
Yes.
and will really enjoy it.
Yep.
I mean, we'll really enjoy it. And I hope they do, because people really needed to grow up when we were little. I mean, people miss out on a lot. This generation,
A lot stuff we enjoyed. Oh God, yes, we had fun.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking boomers. We're talking boomers, okay? Boomers. Nothing after. Boomers and before.
Well, I'm not
We
a boomer.
prepared everything for you. We prepared.
I'm not a boomer.
Oh, what are you? You're not a millennial.
Was born in 65, so I just missed the boomers.
Well, you're still, my brother was telling me the other day about this. People that are born on the edge of an
I'm not a boomer. I'm not a boomer. I'm not owning it. I'm not owning it. I'm not old like you. I'm not owning it.
Deal with it. Okay, deal with it. You're an adopted boomer. Gen X. You're a Gen Xer?
I'm pretty much a boomer because I'm the year after the boomer.
Exactly.
My
You're
husband,
more boomer than Gen Xer.
yeah, my husband was born in 64, and he is a boomer.
Yes.
And he's only a couple months older than I am.
Boomers. Boomers.
Look, they're all like Gen X.
Boomers. Thank you, Denise.
Why did your mouth just drop? Hey, I will tell her off now, Danelle. Is there anything that I need to straighten out between you and Deb here? Because I will tell her. I'll go on. I am scared now.
There you go, Dale. Dale's a proud boomer. Yes. Thank you, Dale.
But Donnell, anytime you need me to intercede on your behalf, I will do that. She's like my big sister. I will take her out and run away when she comes and hunts me down.
It's like Giovanna. Giovanna and I are sisters because we are sisters. It's just that way. But no, see, I look at it this way: that you and Giovanna and Tootie.
Oh, wait. Donnell wants to know where your ice pack is.
I gotta go get another one because it's already.
See, if you had the peas, then you could have vegetables tomorrow.
I don't have the small pack of peas. We buy the big 5-pound pack of vegetables, so I don't have small ones. This is just cool now. It's not freezing.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
We were just talking about earlier we were talking about your live with Jess and how good it was. I got to finish watching it because I was only able to pop in for a little bit. It was a good interview.
Everybody's
And
saying
Jess does a really, really good job. I mean, she's just I feel inadequate. I mean,
oh, did say that ever?
She's
not
like,
inadequate.
I'm like stumbling over my word. Blah 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 blah.
You know Spanish, right?
Well,
Do you
I know how to swear
understand
in
Spanish a little
Spanish.
bit? Do you
Yes,
understand
I do.
Spanish?
Un
Okay.
poquito.
Nadie nace sabiendo. No?
Yeah.
No one is born knowing. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
He dicho. Y se acabó.
No, actually, I'm just quirky, and I accept my quirkiness. I accept it. So,
You're fun.
and which is why I love Mona, because Mona and I, it's like
Mona's
quirky.
I love
Quirky.
Mona. You know why Mona has a migraine, right? Because she was playing while she was on her live.
Well, it's
The buttons game. What that game that you guys played that I don't get. I don't understand. I tried playing it. I don't get the.
Well, it's because you do buttons, and it gives you it if you do well, not here. I haven't set it up here. I need to set it up here. You play it and then you bet it. You find out how many buttons you have, and then you bet your buttons to get more buttons.
I know, but what do you get out of it? Do you get anything? Is there money involved?
Mona had a list that if you had so many points, you would win something. You could get a gift card.
Okay, so there's a purpose to it.
Yeah, she just doesn't announce it very much anymore, but you have a list. And so all of us who've been following Mona for the longest time, we know about this button things.
There you go. Joe said no say nada. Joe said no say nada.
And let me tell you that I was very, very close to actually winning something, and she took all the buttons away. She broke it.
Took the buttons away.
She took the buttons away.
That's not that's a sister. That's sibling rivalry right there. And it's fine.
I took it on purpose.
Yes. And Katie knows un poquito de español. Un poquito.
Yeah. Well, so I grew up with my grandmother only spoke Puerto Rican, and then my aunts and my uncles, and my oldest uncle was 40-something years older than my dad.
Wow.
So,
whoa.
They spoke Puerto Rican and very, very broken English. And then I grew up in a generation where there was Hawaiian language thrown in there with the Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And then you had to learn English. And I would, so it's all jumbled. I have a little bit of, because there's Filipinos, Chinese, there's the Portuguese community, and all the words just intermingled. And so it's like my English. It's just all diced up. I know a little bit from everywhere.
But the good thing about being bilingual or multilingual, because there's no such thing as trilingual.
What is an English? I'll tell you who has Janice. Janice has very good English.
Proper English.
She has the Queen's English. She speaks the Queen's English.
That's English right there.
Yeah. But
I speak Spanglish. I love my Spanglish. I love watching people's faces. When you speak Spanglish, and there's a lot of American people, everybody talking English, and you come in talking English without an accent, and then start talking en español como si nada fuera, people look at you like this. How did you do that? I love it. Oh, I love bothering people like that.
I don't think there is an American English. I think that it is all dialects of the British English.
Dialects, and
so it's all regional. So whatever cultures whatever ethnic groups moved into a region, they either took it and drew it out or made it really fast, and they dropped syllables.
Yes.
Brooklyn English rules, and that's why we can tell where everybody is from.
I can talk Brooklyn and Bronx. I can talk both. Okay, don't get on me, cool. I can talk Brooklyn. Anybody can talk Brooklyn.
But now, we have a big farming community here, so we have a very big Mexican community, and where the farms are, and they're over there speaking Mexican, and because it was the longest time I didn't realize Puerto Rican and Spanish was different. When you're a young girl, you're thinking Spanish is Spanish, and it's not, because because Spain is a country.
Yeah. The thing is, a lot of people are confused. Just because we speak the Spanish language doesn't mean it's the same. Every Hispanic country has their way of speaking the language. They say Puerto Ricans, we speak fast and we speak in a sing song. We sing when we talk in Spanish. Then you talk with a Dominican. Dominicans have a lower key. Cubans have, I call it a monotone key. Mexicans are very slow when they speak. Argentinians, oh God, they try to speak Spain Spanish, and it comes out a little bit more haughty. They have like a haughtiness to their words. I love studying the way each Hispanic country talks. I can't imitate it. My daughter can, but I can't.
Michelle, you're right. American English is very difficult to learn, and especially spelling it, because words don't sound the same if you spell it the same, and then some words have an E, but other words do not have an E. And when do you say L-Y-L-E? You know,
it's like read and read.
It's confusing.
When you see the word read and read, it's the same word. It's written the same way, but depending on the use is how you pronounce it. I read or I read.
Well, in Cuban Spanish is difficult, but if you also know Filipinos, you can understand a lot of the Filipinos because they speak a lot of almost a Mexican dialect.
Yeah,
there are a lot of there's a big fusion of their language.
You know why I like Portuguese? It's the same thing. When you hear a person speaking Portuguese or from Brazil, the Brazilian Portuguese, and you listen closely, you can understand American idioms and you can understand Spanish idioms inside their language. You can hear
Portuguese sound like they always have wash mouth in, mouthwash in their mouth, because there's a bunch of shh when they talk, a lot of shh but when you're in that environment, you learn how to understand everybody. Cubano sandwich. Do you understand that? Do you understand the Cubano sandwich?
We weren't going to talk about food, Mike. Oh my God.
Katie, your Cuban friend might have spoke fast, but there are some states and people in the States, we're not calling anything about New York, but just kind of says blah, 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 blah.
Katie, you want to hear people talk fast, come to Puerto Rico. I'm not talking about San Juan. Do not go to San Juan. You want to hear people talk fast, go to the southern part of the island, go to Ponce, which is the real capital of Puerto Rico. Sit in La Plaza and just listen to people talk, and you're not going to understand any words because they're going to be so fast. It's going to be, ay, por ejemplo, yo te lo dije, pero ella dijo, llegó, pero cuando?
Okay, but I got you beat because I used to do transcription work for the Las Vegas, the LA Crime Victims Unit, and they would have members of gangs that they were interviewing, and I had to transcribe a lot of their things, and they spoke very, very fast because there were a lot of ethnic gangs. Very, very fast. A little bit here, a little bit there. Yeah, baby, what you need? Yes, you may. Love you. Sorry, my grandson needed a snack. He only ate 30 minutes ago. But
I'm trying to read the word that Katie wrote down. Nala nalunara suarta atilio cateralio finiali ker sati geniali ker sati lianara tagor unar suarok. I hope I said it. Oh, she's laughing at me. Laugh, Katie. Laugh your ass off. I don't care. What does it mean, though?
I was going to say this show is only an hour. We went over the hour.
Before we go, Katie, what does the word mean?
Oh, I wasn't quite going yet. I gotta try this. Okay. So everybody that's commented. I just need to see if I can get this. I need to go, I think, on YouTube. Hold on.
There you go. Why do you drive on a parkway when
You just keep talking. Just keep
I remember that.
just keep talking.
Gallagher had that routine about the English language. I remember that. That was a funny gig. Joe says she tutored Spanish in college, and Puerto Rican Spanish is so fast. Yes.
Okay, so it won a Donnell. You won the giveaway. I've got your address, so I just need to know what color measuring. They're little snails. So I've got a pink, a green, or a bluey one. A pink or green or bluey one, and you just let me know, and I will put that in the mail for you.
Thank you, Katie, for the definition of the word. I love it. The definition is as long as the word. Once again, they tried to build a radio station, but apparently it is still only on the drawing board. Oh God, that is so fun.
So I got it. So it's the two little magnets in the thing, and I'll get them in the mail. So that not today, sometime this week. I'll get them in the mail. Congratulations! I really wanted to try it out.
It worked good.
I might be using that format. Keep it in your head when we do the ornament thing. Just to know, comments might win you prizes.
Donna, you must have gotten messed up so bad.
What?
What? You remember Gallagher?
Oh, the watermelon guy. Yeah.
He was always hilarious. My brother loved Gallagher. That was because he was always so messy. He would always mess up the whole audience. You if you wanted to go to his show and you didn't want to get messed up, you had to sit way in the back. I love you, is that
okay, Katie. To me, it's like somebody's hawking up a noogie here.
Asavaki. Did I say it right, Katie? Asavaki.
It's like somebody's trying to clear their chest.
Wow. See, I love learning new words. Elio.
Anti-de-establishment.
How many times right? Elio.
Bye, Joyce. Thank you for stopping by.
The two K's are a Gigi. So Asavaji. I said it. Asavaji.
Hi, Judy. How are you?
Hi, Judy. Asavaji. Did I say it right? Michelle, did I say Katie, did I say it right? Tell me. Asavaji.
Tell her no. Just tell her no. Please. She don't need to be right and know everything and be right about everything. Yes, it gives her a big head, and her head is enough.
Bigger than the one I already have. Yes. Almost. Thank you. I'd love to hear you say it. So say it on your next live so I can hear it.
Good night, Denise. We're fixing to get off here too.
There, my weird hand is saying goodbye. Goodbye.
Good night, Donnell. Like I said, I'll get that in the mail, and I've got your email address. I've got your address, so I'll put that in the mail for you.
Thank you, Katie. I really want to know how you say it. Yeah, and that other word, anti-disestablishmentarianismist. I remember when I was a kid, that was the big thing. We had to learn how to say it. Bye, Donnell. Bye, Michelle. Bye, Michael.
Listen, when I was growing up, all we had to learn how to say, instead of saying, hey, what's up, bro? All we had to say, hello, how are you? That's what we used to say.
In our house, when we were kids, my grandma lived with us, and we had to say bendición every night. Anytime you remember that word, you have to, because you lived in a Puerto Rican household. Bendición.
I would say Shun Mama, Shun Papa before I went to bed.
Yeah.
But my name is blah blah blah.
Blah, de blah, blah. Okay, bendición, Mikey. Dios te bendiga.
I enjoyed it. I want to thank Donnell and Debbie for coming on and keeping me company. If not, you would have just seen me sewing.
No.
Want to join the layer cake pop quilt pattern quilt along? I'll have a video for one of the blogs. It's really pretty. Mona's doing it on Mondays, and I think she's going to do a video. Keep a lookout for the ornaments, Christmas in July videos, and all that information that comes with that.
Yeah.
We're still going to have the Fat Quarter Ugly Fabric Challenge, and I am still at some point going to put out a video to make those fidget pillows.
Yes.
So for that, but I hope y'all have a blessed night. I love hanging out with you. If you ever get a chance and you're up early, you're with insomnia on Sunday mornings, you can come out and chat then. And y'all say goodnight to the old lady on the screen, not me, the other one. The one that thinks
I'm
she's
going to say Michelle, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Okay, now if I get a strike, she gonna pay me some money. Okay.
I didn't sing it.
But
I did not sing it.
I thank you all. Keep a lookout. Michelle has content coming. Mike has content coming. Jess has a wonderful channel. So does Katie. Rob, if you're still in there, go and visit Rob's channel. It's growing. Nice guy. Check him out. There's so many good content creators. Again, if you ever want to come up on a Monday night, you don't have to tell me in advance. You just go ahead. I post the link and join us. And then you're amongst friends. We will treat you like family. We are one big ohana.
Ohana.
Okay. Yes,
didn't you
we
see
are
what he wrote to you? Mahalo. He said mahalo.
Mahalo. Yes. One big ohana. So y'all have a good night. I think y'all be blessed. Have a good week.
Bye.
Stay cool. Stay hydrated. Check on your elderly neighbors. Like this woman. Check on them, okay? Check on them. We'll talk to you all later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.